Plane from Newark to Italy, 7 p.m., red-eye to Milan. When breakups so bad happen that your world is shattered, leaving you scrambling to remember who you are, you take a trip. You go far away where the lightness of the flight helps you remember a time before all of the emotional baggage. You go somewhere there's a language barrier, so it makes it that much harder to retell stories of what went wrong. You put yourself so far out of your comfort zone that you forget what comfort even feels like, and you throw yourself into life, ruthlessly, boldly, because if you're still breathing, you have a right to be happy. There's only one thing to do when someone breaks your heart. You fall in love with yourself all over again with a good old trip. Andiamo. Let's go! This story starts back about 10 years ago when we were both freshmen in college, not knowing much about the world or ourselves. But as luck would have it, we were introduced at an orientation leader interview, and we've been stuck together ever since. As the daughters of the hardworking immigrant parents, we seized the opportunity to travel as much as humanly possible. We'd take trips to celebrate accomplishments, to enter into new stages in life. And through all of these trips, Omni and I have bonded and gotten even closer. So when one of us goes through something, we both go through it. And my big bag. But yeah, I'm just so excited. Can you believe it's happening?
No, I can't. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
What are you most excited about?
I want to be at a European cafe, and I want to see cobblestones, and I want to see people walking, and I want to be in the sun, and I want to have a great coffee and a croissant with it.
So simple joys.
Yeah, just the little things.
It's like
with my best friend.
True essence of la dolce vita. Final touches before a trip. Don't forget the perfume. Put it on the bottom of the bag in case it leaks. Oh my god. So because I live in the woods, it's a whole journey. I leave Connecticut, I drive to New York, and then I go to New Jersey to get in the airplane, and then I go to Milan. But it's worth it, it's worth it. Let's go, andiamo! I'm so excited. I haven't been this excited for a trip in a long time. That's not true, I was this excited when I went to Greece. But the point is, I found a flight for $5 and miles, and I'm like, it's about that time that we booked this ticket. When your friend goes through a breakup, you take a European road trip.
Premier 1K customers are welcome to free board.
And just like that, we're off to Italia. I'm that person buying the absolute cheapest red wine option in the airport. This was so cheap, and that's why I have red wine lips. Cheaper the wine, you get free lipstick too, look. Perfetto, grazie. Sono arrivata. L'Italia mi mancava tanto. Mama's on her way. She might be having some problems because she's coming from Egypt and they're giving her a hard time with COVID stuff, even though she's vaccinated and did a negative PCR test. This just reminds me of like the inequalities about global travel, not just because you can travel with a passport from the USA or anywhere where you can travel, does that mean everyone around the world can? Which breaks my heart because I'm like, you don't get to choose where you're born. And I've slept 2 hours, and it's way too early to be talking this profoundly, but something to think about. Fresh squeezed orange juice. Ooh, tangerine. 5 seconds later, I spill my juice all over myself. Great.
Pressed up. Watch me how I do it now. Pressed up. Pressed up.
This is that classic I've arrived. She is wheeling her bags in the metro station alone, looking like a foreigner, but that's okay. Siamo arrivati. What is this? Oh my god. It took me a flight. Alright, so it took me a flight, the train from the airport, 2 metros, and a tram, and I'm still not at the Airbnb, but we're making it. 2 hours of sleep. We're making it happen. Ragazzi, sono arrivata qua, ho fatto tutto il check-in in italiano con un ragazzo, really nice guy, really nice ragazzo. Let's check out what this place has. Che cos'è? Terrazzino. It's like the perfect weather right now. She's feeling good. Sono arrivata. Fake trees, ok. Sono a casa. Adesso sono arrivata. Oh my god. There's nothing like that arrival nap. I'm gonna shower. Then I'm going to riposarmi. L'altra cosa è che tutto il mio italiano sta arrivando. Like, io sono arrivata, but the Italian sta arrivando anche. Which is good news! Vuol dire che mai ho dimenticato tutto che ho imparato. Almost. It was trying to leave me, but I got it. Okay, it's crazy o'clock. It's a crazy o'clock. Oh my god. Thank God I arrived. Adesso dormirò. I'm here. Dun. Okay, time for bed. Good night. Oh my god, I'm so tired. I don't know if I could sleep with these bells though. They go hard in Milan. After a massive nap, borderline faint, upon arrival, I got my consciousness back just in time to greet Omnia, my soul sister. She left me a voice note. I'm here! As if we're casually getting together on a normal week in a normal city. Only none of this was normal. As 2 women of color, our privilege to meet in different cities all around the world on a whim never fails to amaze me. It's like we're doing something we shouldn't be doing, so it feels that much better. I walked downstairs with the janitor's set of key, iconic skeleton key beaming in the set, and pressed the aprire button after admiring her traveling spirit standing on the other side of the glass. There she was, my curly-haired, smiling, sparkly woman of a best friend. Her carry-on flung across her chest and a suitcase hung by her hip. We smiled and screamed, "You're here!" before the door was even open. Look who it is! Wait, hold on, I gotta get out of the door. Oh, here. My sister! The reuniting is always a moment when time stops. Like all the weeks that have passed never happened at all. Like we were just sitting on the steps at the farmer's market in Los Angeles drinking a cafecito during Christmas break, or slurping gelato by Fontana di Trevi with the girls after college, or eating halloumi souvlakis in the ancient rocks of Colimbetres Beach in Paros. It's easy to see that when sisterhood is real, it knows no bounds, no time zones, no language, and no country. All it knows is that iconic moment of reuniting. It's nice.
Oh. This is it. Okay, I need to give you a house. She's already recording.
I have a relationship with my 80-year-old self that reminds me to savor and save all of these moments of my youth. They're too good to only live once. If I document them, I can at least live them over and over again. Once inside, I gave her the tour, and she commented on the mint condition of the place. "It just feels like a Milan apartment," she says in amazement of the massive windows I opened up for my nap. "I know, even the toilet flush is well designed," I respond. Under the high ceilings, we felt small, but mighty. After a wash-up and catch-up conversation about the essentials, family, matters of the heart, and her feeling like a fugitive because Egypt is on the must quarantine for 10 days list, we figured since she made it out okay, it was time to celebrate.
Okay, let's hope no one robs that. Okay. Oh my god! Okay, got it.
It's a pasta break.
It is. All the possibilities.
Did you just say possibilities?
I sure did.
All right, we need to remind ourselves that this is our grown woman trip.
This is our Eat, Pray, Love.
We've been to Italy before when we were 22 years old.
Together.
But this time, it's like a whole nother experience because we're 29.
We're women.
We're women.
We're women, baby.
Possibilities are endless.
Still looking like college kids, though.
The thing about good friends is that there's no real need for an elaborate plan. The main plan is togetherness. With good attitudes, life will effortlessly unfold all of its glories before you. At least that's how it is when Am and I are together. We strolled the streets of our temporary neighborhood, Navili, which translates to canals, because yes, they have those here too, and admired the life happening in hordes of people doing exactly the same thing we were doing, aimlessly walking around on a Sunday afternoon. We chose streets based on feeling and feeling alone, and found ourselves sitting cross-legged on a bench in the middle of what looked like the most active park in Milan. Joggers, lovers with sandwiches and dogs, bikers zooming past us with children in the background climbing jungle gyms to their heart's content. See? This is what I want, I say as we were talking about designing our lives if no hurdles existed.
I need a 5-star minimum. I'm a 5-star chick.
5-star?
4.5. I'll settle for 4.5.
Oh, this looks good.
How many dollar signs?
3.
Ooh. That is a grown woman move.
We're 29.
Remember when we couldn't afford anything more than €5 pasta?
We can do a little bit more now, right?
Yeah, just a little.
We picked a place for pasta based on the essential criteria. Has to have at least 4.5 stars and over 100 reviews. I added the must be within 0.5 miles or less contingency. I could feel those 2 hours of plain sleep catching up on me. Omnia, who matched my sleep deprivation, was as energized as ever. I'm so surprised by how much better I feel already, she admitted, only 2 hours in. The fresh fall Milanese air just makes a girl feel good, even if she is recovering from a massive heartbreak. Linking arms with her best friend while exploring a new city makes it that much better. We followed the blue dots on the map for our dinner plans, Solo Pizza Cafe, that ironically came up when we searched pasta. It matched our criteria, and given slim pickings on the Sunday night, we had no choice but to trust the 152 strangers who left good reviews. Even if pasta wasn't in the name, we had to have a little faith. Midway on our walk, I spotted an outdoor market tucked inside of a courtyard. And when you see a tucked market, you walk in no matter how hungry you are. The sign on the brick walls of the perimeter said today was the last day, and from the outside, I peeped pants so fashionable, it's like they were whispering for me to come in and touch them. Like the adventurer she is, Alm agreed without any hesitation, and we took a lap around the sliver of life we might have missed if we were too focused on our destination.
Qua €16.
Okay. Is this the one from 10 days
Okay,
ago?
yes. Tutto. All is no October.
I'm answering in Arabic. Kullu? Perfetto.
I terreni, italiano.
I terreni?
Terreni.
The terrain, like
Terrain.
the soil.
The land.
There is no in this oil pesticidi,
Pesticides,
diserbanti,
herbicides,
chemical addictive.
just anything bad.
Present.
No.
Is molto
Just
natural.
natural.
Yes, 100% naturale.
100%.
Biologico.
But I want 100% taste.
Natural.
What is that?
Il gusto.
Natural, salutare, come si dice?
Okay.
E per la salute.
Parla salute, brava,
Ok.
brava, sì.
È più salutare.
Le
Tell me.
donne,
It's
for the
better for
woman,
the health.
is
È più salutare. Okay, so Amia's over there getting her olive oil. I told her, I'm like, baby girl, just get it today. My grandfather always had this rule that if you see something that you really like, when you're somewhere new, when you're traveling, buy it when you see it. Because if you come back, there's no guarantee it'll be there. Not to say that you should go out buying everything you like, but if you really like something, don't forget Grandpa's rules so you don't have buyer's remorse. So you don't have lack of buyer's remorse? I don't know. She's having a good time. It's a good day. Oh my God, I'm so happy we're doing this. Yes. College Italian is flooding back.
Please. I want it back in 3 days max.
16 euro. She is a happy girl. Are you happy about it?
I'm super happy.
Good.
It's their spirit. Spirit is what sells.
That's the tagline.
In 10 minutes, we tasted young olive oil, I touched the fancy pans, admired massive handmade rings, and ate blue cheese gorgonzola. It was like a sample of Milan all hidden inside of a courtyard. Since barely any tourists were in sight, my Italian felt more welcome to come out and play. I translated Omnia's olive oil purchase and was fluent enough to realize that the marking on the pants I wanted wasn't for €5, but an S for small. Bummed, but $70 richer, I realized I didn't need to spend any money to enjoy this kind of richness. And just when I thought it couldn't get any better, the church bells started to ring above our heads.
Oh, goats! The capital, like goats!
Where are you from, girls?
I'm not from Italy.
Where are you from?
Egipto.
Salam alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. I really need to get my Italian together. This is so embarrassing.
We're gonna do a crash course.
I have to learn Italiano. This is it. This is it.
No, we need.
Is this it for you? This is mine.
This is it. This is it. Abbiamo bisogno di aiuto. Aiuta. We need to find Italian boyfriends.
We both have space for Italian boyfriends.
After an olive oil purchase, we were back on track and arrived to the sides of the Blues Canal, basking in the orange sunset glory.
Bruschetta, baby.
So everything is working out. Omni and I are having a honeymoon.
Yes, we sure are.
Look at this. We're on the border of the canal. Can you see?
In Milan, sitting outside in open air, enjoying great girl talk.
Salute.
I love you. I love you. Oh my God, I'm so happy. I love you so much.
You know, Omnia said today, she was like, I thought it was too good to be true.
I really did.
So what is it about
because
ourselves?
then I started on that airplane. I was like, all of the things that I won't get to do. Wow. I won't get to go to Como with her. I won't get to do all this stuff because it's too good to be true.
But like, why do we assume when good things are happening to us that it's not actually real and or that we don't deserve it?
I don't know. That's a therapist session right there.
Let's let that marinate. To be continued. That's the journey we're on right now.
Mm-hmm.
We deserve a good life.
Yeah.
Everyone deserves the pursuit of happiness.
It's self-worth. It's self-worth.
You are worthy.
And how you view that, yeah.
Also, we're having a chat with everybody. I'm over here
Our normal for us, no?
pulling out Italian of every direction.
Joanna's literally incredible with languages. You have to be with her in real life to experience this magic. She pulls it out of, like, how do you keep 6 languages up there? With all of the life worries and stresses and dramas.
This is why I have white hair.
You keep it. It's really impressive, mashallah.
No, but it gives me life. It's like that thing.
This is what life is about.
Learning languages?
And being able to communicate with the people of the world.
Oh, it's so good. I know. I'm like, and I want to film it all, but I can't. And so you have to be here in real life to see it.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible. Languages, everyth's a bridge.
Okay, so now let's do our Italian test. Go ahead, ask away.
How do you say it's nice to meet you?
Piacere.
How do
Or è stato un piacere.
È stato
Un piacere.
I'm learning too. È stato un piacere.
So like the people at the olive oil stand,
Yes.
they said è stato un piacere.
Yes,
But
è
if you
stato
hear
un piacere.
piacere, you pull it as a keyword. Piacere means pleasure. Okay, what else?
How about I don't like anchovies?
How do you say anchovies? Non mi piace.
Oh, I got her.
Non mi piace.
Non mi piace.
Or non mi piacciono if you're
Non
saying
mi piacciono if it's
plural. Anchovies.
Non mi piacciono anchovies.
Insert the word for anchovies.
Aciubi.
Okay, non mi piace is important.
No, non mi piace is important.
I don't like it.
Bruschetta time.
Okay, it's bruschetta time. Okay, to be continued. Tabling this language lesson. Grazie, cara. Look at this woman.
What's cara?
Dear.
Oh.
Grazie, cara.
Prego, cara.
Cheers.
To womanhood.
To womanhood.
Oh, Joe.
There is no greater love.
You getting it?
Yes. This is
Heaven?
food porn.
Is this where I ask for my Italian husband to make himself present?
Hello.
Once you see this?
Aspettiamo.
Where are you? My first meal in Italy.
Living
my god. Oh my god. The cheese is cold, the pasta's hot. It's amazing. Do you see what I'm saying? The hot and the cold? Oh. No words.
È buonissimo! Grazie. Oh my god, don't die.
Tutto bene?
Possiamo filmare?
Molto bene.
Certo.
Ok, come ti chiami?
Io mi chiamo Ray, sono cubano, vivo in Italia.
Ok.
Yes.
Basta.
Piacere. E basta. Ray,
¿Hablas
can you...
español?
Sí, hablo español.
Habla.
No!
También.
Solo italiano, niente
Italiano un poquito,
Un poquito.
ito.
Can I get a stupendo?
Stupendo. Una cena stupenda.
È una cena stupenda.
Una cena
Stupenda.
Ray, the Cuban server with a great smile and even greater patience, gave us the royal treatment as his name suggested. Two single young women feeling independent enough to order whatever off the menu without counting dollars later that same night, indulged in 2 plates of gnocchi, bruschetta, spritz, Chianti, and a courtesy limoncello to mark the beginning of this new chapter. Even though this was our second time in Italy together, it felt like the first time with pure independence. It was like an entirely new country filled with plates of pasta I could actually afford.